canter now. And we've gone through the circling in the corners, got him warmed up, prepared, and so we're going to see, is he ready to pick up a canter? And the way that I like to pick up a canter is I'm just going to come on around here, pick up a circle, and a good rule of thumb is if I've got a nice forward, and it could be a walk, could be a trot. Some horses do better cantering out of a walk, some do better out of a trot. But what I'm looking for is that I've got at least 6s and 7s on my scale of 10 being perfect, 1 being terrible. On my forward, the rhythm, whether it's a walk or trot, and then my horse is staying on a nice circle, and that my horse is bending. So if I can get 6s and 7s at the walk and trot, and those 3 things, then I'm pretty good shape to ask for a canter. It doesn't mean I will get it, but it's a pretty good chance that I will. And so what I'm going to do here, just get my trot going nicely. And every time I come around, I want to land on the gate, because that's the point where I'm going to ask for the canter. And how I'm going to ask is just by sliding my outside leg back slightly, and then when my inside front leaves, the horse's inside front leaves, I'm just going to come on with my inside leg and say, strike off into the canter. Crescent here, he's a pretty forward horse, so I don't think I really need to do a whole lot. But a lot of horses aren't very forward, so the moment I request, if my horse didn't respond, is I might have a whip and then I would tap him also. So we'll just see here. And when I pick up the canter, then I'm going to go off on a big circle, or just go off around the arena. I'm not going to stay on this size circle. I'm going to give him a little more space. So when I get to the gate, I'm going to set it up. I got my outside leg back and canter. He doesn't take it, so I set him back up. He kind of started rushing at the trot, so now I want to get him relaxed, set him back up to where he's giving me 6s and 7s in my rhythm, in the circle and the bend. If he starts running off, I'm going to bring him back. If he gets too slow, I'm going to speed him up. So he's good here, so I'm going to ask again for a canter. Outside leg back, and he doesn't get it. And there he actually did. I put him on the circle because he kind of wanted to take off a little bit here. So he wants to speed up, so the more he wants to speed up, the more I'm going to circle him. Smaller circle I'm going to make. Comes around. Here he wants to speed up, so I just bend to a smaller circle. And I'm waiting on him to kind of relax. Most horses aren't this going, so you're going to have more trouble getting them going than slowing them down. But I'm just waiting on him to relax, find the answer in slowing down. Race horse blood shows up here. Each time I leave the fence, he wants to kind of run off. And I haven't been doing a whole lot of cantering with him. It's mostly been walk and trot. So I'm just waiting for him to relax. He's the one who gets to tell me when we get to Actually got some fun lead change in there. I'm looking for him to relax. He's thinking, oh, I've got to go faster, faster, faster. Yeah, bring it. Allow him to come back. There, he wants to take off again. I didn't ask for that. Get him to give me 6s and 7s again. At least 6s and 7s. If I can get 8s or 9s, it would even be better. Nice. And come back to a walk. Soften down. Let him kind of catch his breath here. And then we can set it up and do it again. But like I say, this what he's doing here isn't the typical reaction. It's more they kind of just get going and then they want to slow down. But, sometimes this does happen. You don't have to keep them going like this either because, this could get kind of scary for most people. So if they get going too fast, bring them right back down. I'm allowing him to keep going because that's what's going to help him to figure out how to regulate his own feet, is to slow himself down, because he gets a bit worried. I think whatever happened to him in the past, he thinks, well, canter means he's just got to go full out. And I want him to really think, oh, canter doesn't mean you have to just take off. Can you relax yourself in it? And we just do that by cantering him a little while. Letting him determine when he wants to come back out of it. Like in a nice trot, set up, ask for the canter again. Oh, now he kind of starts running off. So I say, no, don't run into the canter. Set up, outside leg back. Pop him in. Nope, wrong lead. And I wait on it. If I have to go around a bunch of laps to set him up, I do so. It's about keeping him relaxed. Because the more I push him into the canter in a tense state, the more he's going to want to go fast. Again, outside leg back, and so bring him back, set him up, keep him soft. And good. Because each time I come around, if I offer to him when he's relaxed, hey, this is much nicer. Maybe like, oh, I got to speed up a bit. Just allow him to figure out. Staying nice and relaxed is an okay deal. Again, I'm waiting for him to find the relaxation. Do you want to? Can I get him to think slower instead of faster? And when he gets to the fence over here, he kind of slows down as soon as he comes off the fence. And he's like, oh, free space. Let me just take off. Now I want him to get some consistency here. We can develop a nice, even rhythm, relaxed canter. That half was pretty nice. And I'll allow him to come back. And he can't run. There he's kind of just running off at the trot. I'm going to set him up, get him soft. He's using himself nicely. Not just running off. He's a little tight yet. Bending through his body. Still thinking more forward. There he is. Soften and I'll let him come back to a walk. Because the key with him is to constantly get him thinking, relax and come back. As soon as you relax, I'm going to allow you to come back. That's an easier thing to do than to go faster and faster. So each horse is a little different with that. You know, some horses, you have to keep encouraging them to move forward. And with him, we keep saying, it's about relaxing. It's about coming back, staying in a real soft, even gait. We'll let him have a little bit here at the walk, and we'll pick it up again and see, can he find that relaxation quicker. And I'll ask him up to a trot here. And nice, so I'll ask him to canter. Nope. Kind of got stiff on me. Wanted to kind of run into it, so I just set him up, get him relaxed again. He's not ready yet. He's still kind of leaning on me, not wanting to bend, thinking about going faster. So I just keep asking for him to relax by getting him to bend through his body. Because his body got tight when he got forward, when he wanted to go. So I just start getting him to bend through his body laterally, and that helps him to relax down. And he's pretty nice here. I set up, outside leg back, shift my weight out, and wrong lead. And I go through it all again to say, stay supple in your body. Don't see that he wants to run off, so I just keep bending him. And there he's kind of throwing a little fit, so I want him to soften to bend, weight on him. He's kind of got to going faster again, so I'll even bend him more, make the circle smaller. Until he relaxes. There, good boy. When he does, allow him back out to the bigger circle. And This is nice and nope, wrong lead. So bring them back. Get him. Just looking for him to kind of relax through his body. Give me a nice bend. Not bad there. Good boy. And a half. In. Now you're off lead. Bring him back, it's not a big deal. And then get him soft, because it actually is real good to do those transitions, because he thinks faster all the time. So if we go a little faster, then I say, can you come back from that? See how long it takes me to set him up and get that relaxed frame again. And there we go. Pick up the correct lead. And that wasn't bad. Better than it was earlier. Good. And I'm let him have that. But not this, so he kind of takes off. So I pick up and bend him, get him soft again. Keep showing him. Think relax, think slow down, not faster. Get him to give to me again, because he's still a little tight. So I keep just playing with flexing him to the inside, keeping him on that circle until he softens. There, he's speeding up a bit. Just wait on. Yeah, good. And then I'll let him relax. So I'll give him a few minutes here to relax, and then we'll do the other lead. Alright, I've given Crescent here about 5 minutes or so, just kind of walking around, letting him relax. So we'll set him up and do the other lead and see what we've got going this way. So I'm going to do the same thing, pick up the trot here, see if I can keep him nice and relaxed, soft, pretty nice. So outside leg back, ask with the inside leg. He goes off very nicely, and I let him come back. But now I want him to not run away at the trot, so I use a little outside rein while I'm bending him to say, slow down, don't just run off. Because the canter got him a little more revved up. So I get him soft and relaxed. And when we do, I'll ask for another canter. I'm flexing him to the inside, keeping him out on that circle. If he were to fall in, I would shift my weight out. Asking for him to get soft and relaxed. Not too bad, so I'm going to set up outside leg back, inside leg asks. Very nice, and going to soften back down to a trot. He comes back real nice, and soften back to a walk. Not really with me at the walk, so I'm going to trot a little bit. And then ask. Are you ready to come back now? He's like, yes. And we're going to leave him with that. If that's what we would have, if he would have started off with that, that's all I was really looking for. Even on the other lead is saying, hey, let's just pick up a canter, let's go around nice and relaxed. If we can go 1 or 2 laps, that's great right now. And then we just progress it into more and more, you know. And again, if you've got a horse that doesn't really want to go forward, you could go off and use the whole arena. That gives him a place to go. He's a very forward horse, so I have to keep it a more of a smaller circle to keep him in check. But the moment he relaxes and is with me, then I'm allow him to have that. And then we can do several repetitions of it. And as he gets better and better, we just start asking more and more of him. But you get to see, you know, more of a go-y horse and how long it might take you to kind of get him to relax down. But that was a nice change for Crescent.